Oh boy. It's been a while since I have done this. Oh boy, where am I? Where am I? Apparently WASD doesn't work on these menus. Why is Q pause? I actually made it through that. That shit is hard to control on keyboard and mouse. Anyway, it's been a while since I played some card game with Daddy, so I didn't really want to get into anything on Tales of Arise because the way I'm playing that game takes quite a bit of time to really do much of anything. So I figured tonight we'd just kick back and play some card game, get pissed off. Let's do it! I guess, I should probably explain how this game works. Apparently this is based off a game called Koikoi. I don't know how that game works, because this is vastly different from what I've seen. From, like, trying to play that in Yakuza. It's like a whole other universe compared to this. But, basically you just try to match up the cards by, their types, which is in the bottom right hand corner. I don't know why it has to be a hand because they're only singular cards, but so basically if we take a look at my hand right here, this is my hand, my whole hand. It's on the screen, you can see it, I promise. These are what we call scions. They're over here. Basically you match up 5 of those, you get 25 points, I believe. Then over here we have the, what are these, allies. You match up 2 of these, you get, or no, not 2, it's 10. You match up 10 of these, you get 5 points. And every one over that is another point. These are the mages. These are the most valuable cards. There's only 4 of them. If you get all 4, you get 40 points? I think it's 40 points. It's been a while. Maybe we'll see some mages. And let's see what else we got. We got Renegade right here on the board. Good old Alvin. And Renegades, there are 4 Renegades. If you get 2, it's 20 points. 3 is 25. Is there 3 or is there 4? There's Alvin, there's Raven, there's Leon, and Zelos. Yeah, there's 4. I think if you get all 4, you get like 30 points. So worth a lot. Right here, old girl, I don't remember her name. These are the adorable sidekicks. There's only 3 of those. If you get all 3 of them, you get 25 points, I believe. And basically the way that the game works, how you get cards on the board over here, is you have to match them up by color and or game. So like all the characters from the same game, they all match up with each other. So like right now there's a Sophie on the board. I could play any of these 3 characters because they're all 3 characters from the same game as her. Unfortunately, Sophie's only an ally, which she should be an adorable sidekick, damn it. Anyway, so like going for this card in particular is bad for a multitude of reasons, in my opinion, because 1, it's not a high value card. 2, there's only one of this color card or this game's card on the board, which is potentially bad because if you draw the same color card, then when you play a card, you draw a card, that card can also attach to something on the board and give you another match. So if you play and pick this up, there's no other Grace's card on the board, which then we'll just throw that Grace's card that you draw on the board, which is why I typically go for things that have multiples of the same game card, same cards game, same game's card. There we go. Because that way, if I pick something up, unfortunately in this situation I have to pick up a singular card. If I, like, say I play an Abyss, you pick up old boy right here, and then you draw, say, Guy or whoever, and you can pick up old girl right here too. But seeing as how I have to play this, because all of the matches I had were singular cards, and then I drew a card that wasn't on the board. Which basically still proves my point, even though it's not the same color card. If you draw a card that's not on the board, that card just goes on the board, you don't get another match. Whereas like the NPC played a card and drew a card and got matches on both, which puts him quite a bit ahead, especially since he's got 4. Well, alright, I forgot Princess. Princess is 10 points for 2 of them. There's only 2 of them. Ninjas, there's only 2 ninjas, is also 10 points. I forgot about them, my bad. Anyway, so like every card that he has right here is worth some sort of points. If he gets 5 of these, he gets 25. He gets... No, maybe it's 3 for 20 and then 4 for 25. That sounds right. I was off on that. This doesn't go up to 30. So, Raven's a Renegade. It's 3 for 20, 4 for 25. That's right. My bad. I apologize. That was incorrect information I gave before. So this is 1/3 of that. And then you have the Princess, which is 1 out of 2 for 10 points. And then you got a Sidekick, which is 1 out of 3 for 25 points. And unfortunately, the other Princess isn't on the board or in my hand, so there's a chance that he can score off of that. I don't have any of the sidekicks, adorable sidekicks, and none of them are on the board, so again, chance that he can score off of that. The only thing that I have that I could potentially contend with is I have a Renegade on the board as well, which is 2 out of 4. So still potential for either one of us to score off of that. But again, there's nothing on the board, nothing in my hand. So it's going to be difficult for me to do that. And obviously I can't see what Daddy has in his hand. And basically the way that I play, or the way that I have to play now, is I play the highest value cards that I can. In this situation, since there's 2 mages on the board, I have one in my hand. There's a high chance that he'll pick one up, which will more than likely mean that mages will be dead. That's typically what I say, they'll be dead. Because you need all 4 of them to score the 40 points. If he takes one, they're instantly just no bueno, no good. So in this situation, more than likely the best call would probably to play Asbel, because he's a Scion, and I have 3 other Scions on my hand, and I have 1 on the board. You need 5 to score 25 points. So realistically, in this situation, this is the best play that I have right here. So I'm gonna do that. And we drew the Ninja. So in this situation, we have another Scion that I can pick because they're from the same game. Whatever the game this is. I forget. I think this is Fantasia, right? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we'll take the Scion. And then the Ninja is also 1 out of 2 for 10 points. The other Ninja is Sheena from Symphonia. The bad news is, to get that Ninja, I have to wait for a Symphonia card to be on the board, either her or somebody else. At this point, it would be Rain or Colette or Zelos. And then I have to wait to draw into any of the other cards to be able to pick up anything to get the other ninja, since I don't have anything in my hand. And that's very, very tough. So in terms of my current turn right here, the only cards I can play are these two. And as we have mentioned many times so far, the Scions are what I have the most of. I still have one in my hand, so there's a good chance I can score if orange ever drops on the board. I can't remember if this is Destiny or Eternity. I think blue's Destiny, I think this one's Eternity, but I don't remember. I haven't played this game, so I'm not well versed in their characters or which games they actually are, for obvious reasons. So for right now, this is my best play, for sure. And then we just gotta hope that we draw into anything decent. There's the other ninja. Okay, so basically what happened there is he played Leon, which is another renegade, and then he got to allies, which are the ones that you need 10 of to get fight points. So that puts him at 2 renegades. I still have 1. There's a chance that I can draw into Zealous right now and get the ninja and the other renegade, which would block any points from renegade and also give me 10 points. The problem I currently have is I don't have anything on the board that matches. So I basically have to choose what I think would be the best card to drop in terms of what I can currently see with the information on the board. So usually I drop low value cards like these, the allies, because they don't add up to much. I only have 2, you need 10 to score with them. And basically try to fish out something as a draw. So like right now, my goal would be to score with this guy. Or pick up the adorable sidekick from whatever game this is, because I don't know. Because this game has an adorable sidekick, which would be 1 out of 3, and it would block those points. But I also have to take into consideration other things on the board as well. The biggest thing being this. Every set of cards has 6 cards. So right here, we have Jude, Old Man, because I can't remember his name right now, Mila, and Alvin, and that. I can't remember her name either for some reason. Probably because I didn't like her. And then we have Elise. She is also an adorable sidekick. And that's the last card in the set. I have the other 5 cards. 1 in my hand, 4 on my board. So dropping this card would be incredibly bad, because if he has Elise, it would block my points. Not to mention the fact that keeping this in my hand is basically a guaranteed match at some point if Elise does end up on the board. So I want to keep this in my hand as long as I possibly can, because it is a decent chance to score if, you know, things work out in my favor. And as of right now, the best card to drop, because that's the other thing you have to take into consideration too, is what's in Daddy's hand, what's in the deck, and what's on the board, right? So from what we can see right now, there's only 2 out of 6 orange cards on the board, on the field, and in my hand. So there's a good chance that orange could be drawn right now. Orange has... what does orange have left? So I already have the Scion, it has the adorable sidekick, and then I think all the other characters are allies. So there's the potential to block the sidekick, which is good, and I will most likely be dropping this card. But if we think in terms of this set also has little brother, and who's the other character? Oh, Chiri or whatever. Those are all allies, I believe, so low value cards. Don't care about those. So here, I would drop this to try to get an orange, because it's the highest probability of being drawn with the information that I currently have on the board. And obviously, you know, outside of potential points from this. Yeah, I got the best possible outcome. I drew Zelos, which is a renegade, which blocks points. And then I got Sheena, which I already had the other ninja, and that gave me 10 points. So from here, I can continue to try to get more points, which I probably will, because there's a high chance I can score with the Scions. Or I can finish and go on to the next round. But I'm gonna continue, because I'm greedy. So as of right now, the only things that Daddy can score with is the other princess. He doesn't have anything close on anything else. There's a good chance that he could draw into the princess on this turn right now and score points and just win the round, because typically, I think it's like 4 or less cards. If Daddy scores, he'll finish the round. Either 4 or 3. One of those. But I am gonna continue because I can more than likely get this Scion. More than likely. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So from that play, he's got 4 out of 6 on Abyss, which means that he has potential to score on that. But he drew whatever game this is, because I don't know. I always forget. And the orange card's still on the board, so I can now play the Scion. What's this dude's name? Rudy or whatever the hell? Something like that. And I'll have my 5 Scions. And then we can see what the draw is. Colette. Do we care about Colette? Not really, because, let's see. I have 2 Symphonia, he has 2 Symphonia, so can't score off of the set. And Colette's not a high value card, because she's just an ally. And I only have 3 allies out of 10. He's got 2 mages, so mages are dead. Pasquale's has no value right now. So for the most part, I'm just gonna finish the round, because there's not really anything, like I could try to milk the Zilia set, but it's just not worth it. It's only 10 points. And since he can still score off the princess, the other princess is Estelice, and Carl's already on the board. So all he has to do is play something and draw the princess, which is very likely, knowing my luck. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish here, and we'll move on to the next round. And that's basically how this game works. Speaking of Estelice, there she is. Alright, so in this situation, I have a mage in my hand. There's 2 mages on the board. There's a very high possibility I could get both of them. But there's also a princess on the board that I could pick up to block. And based off of what he just picked up, he got 4 oranges. I have to keep this orange in my hand forever. I cannot drop this unless I play it to get a match. Because otherwise, I drop it, he draws into it, or plays the other orange, and he scores points. That's bad. So I think I'm gonna try to be greedy. And we're gonna leave the princess on the board. I'm gonna try to grab Rita, and hope that we draw into Graces, so we can pick up Pasquale. Unlike that. Although, this is a good situation to go over what happens here. If there is 4 of the set on the board, and you have the 1 card and the other card is on the field, you can play this and it'll guarantee that it draws a color that is not orange. Or what I call orange, it's yellow, orange, whatever. Just Azilia is like kind of yellow too, so it doesn't really work. That's why I say orange. Anyway, so I could play that to guarantee a match and a color being drawn that is a different color. The problem is, both of these options only have one on the board right now. And I want to try to pick up these mages as fast as I can. The last one's Genus, which if we draw into that, Colette's on the board. So we can pick him up if we draw into it. The problem is, both of these cards only have one of their color or game on the board. So there's potential that I could draw either into the same color or draw the other color and pick up, like say I play this and pick up Pasquale, I could draw brown or Abyss and pick up whatever her name is, because I don't remember. And then I wouldn't be able to play Jade until another brown card ends up on the board somehow, which would be bad. So I have to decide what the better play is here, because for one, he's got a sidekick, so picking this up to block wouldn't be a bad idea. But the higher value card in terms of the situation is the mage, because I have 1, 2 in my hand, and then 3 on the board. We have to wait for Genus to pop up somewhere somehow. Hopefully it's not in Daddy's hand. So in my mind, right now, I would pick up the mage and pray to God that I don't draw brown. And that Daddy don't play brown. Because that would be bad. But let's see what happens. Okay, we drew blue. That's whatever. Okay, okay. So we have options. So right now we can just play brown, pick up the sidekick and block. He just picked up Green Ninja, so if I don't draw into Genus, second best draw would be Sheena to block Ninja. And the only other play that I have is my guaranteed orange or green. Green isn't that big of a deal because there's only 4 on the board, so there's a decent chance it could be drawn. There's like no brown anywhere, so that's a very high chance of that being drawn. There's no chance of orange being drawn. So if I wanted to try to pick up any of these cards other than orange, obviously because it can't be drawn, I would play orange and try to get whatever. But in this situation, I want to block and get my mage on the board and pray to God that I draw Genus. So that's what we're gonna do. That's not Genus. He had Genus. Didn't I say he was gonna have Genus? Or that it was, it could be in his hand? That's pretty much what I said. And it happened. So right now, obviously my only play is orange, which is good because orange can't be drawn. So, but the chances of me drawing purple, not very high. More than likely it's gonna be a color that I can play, at least. This gives me a Scion on the board, which doesn't do much because I only have 1. At this point, we're just hoping that it doesn't pick up 2 allies because he's gonna end the turn if that happens. Okay, good draw. We got a Renegade. There's the other princess. Dropping green's a bad idea because he can score off of that. I can drop... I guess in this situation, Little Brother's probably the best. Well, that's not true. Big dude from Blue Game, other Blue Game, would be best to drop because with the information that we currently have across the entire game, this is the most likely card to be drawn. Or most likely color to be drawn, I should say. So we're gonna drop that. Exactly. Exactly. So at this point, since he can score off a princess, it's probably best I just refrain, especially since mages are dead. He had Genus in his hand, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. We got 40 points. In this situation, I have 4 Symphonia in my hand, and you can only have up to 3. So that's too much. So it redraws until that doesn't happen again, which is good. see, in this situation, my hands, I guess even. It's not like super weak. We got 2 Scions, a Renegade, and a Sidekick. Can't play a Scion or Sidekick because there's none of that on the board. We don't have any Fantasia or Cress or whatever game this is because I don't know. No, Fantasia's Stan, right? Dude, I don't know. I haven't played this game, so I have no clue. Like I have a hard time remembering all that stuff. Because like all the like super old games I just haven't played. Anyway, so in this situation, unfortunately these are all weak value cards on the board that I can play for. But if we go by the golden rule of going for the multiple in case it draws the same color, I would be playing blue here. Getting Zealous on the board's not high priority right now, so we can just do that later. Let's go for the multiplicatives. Of course, I draw like the one of 2 colors that isn't on the board. Right here, it's kind of the same situation. What's the higher value card? None of them, at least on the board, they're all the same. So right now it'd be what would I want to put over here on my board, and really it doesn't matter because I don't have anything on the boards. If we go by which color is going to be drawn, more than likely it would be either of these. So I guess I would just want Zealous on the board. Okay, we can pick up the princess. That's nice. And this is the other problem. I just played Zealous. I don't have a Symphonia card anymore, and Ninja's on the board. Ninja's not like super high priority, but just the way that the AI works, with the amount of cards in hand and that kind of stuff. Generally, if it's like 4 and above, it'll play and try to keep going. But if it's like 3 and under, it'll end no matter what. So, Daddy gets the ninjas. Like that's pretty much it right there. So in this situation, there really isn't much to do. Like I'm very far behind in terms of, well, I guess I'm only 1 match behind, but the card quality that I have on the board, not good compared to everything that he has. And I guess right now, like the best thing I could do if I wanted to score would be to play this and try to get as many allies as I can. Because I don't have any Scions on the board. This is the only Scion I can play. We got old buddy Cress over here just hanging out. Because there hasn't been any green on the board. And sidekicks, no telling if we're going to see those. So I think I am going to go ahead and play this. That's not good because he can score off of that. That's the 5th orange card out of 6. He didn't play on it though, so that means it's going to be drawn at some point. We finally have green on the board. He's got 3 Scions. I don't remember how many Scions there are. There's like 7 or 8. If you get 5, it's 25. If you get 6, it's... I don't remember, actually. I don't think it goes up to 30. I think it goes up to like 26 or something. I forget, though. But in this situation, most likely to be drawn's Zilia, so I should probably play green here. And just pick up more allies to be able to score. Drops Asbel, that's cool. Yeah, so he just got a bajillion Scions, so he gets 25. He's got less than 4 cards, so he calls around. I still won. Score's not very high. I think my record is... Actually, I'm not even sure. Hold on. I have a screenshot somewhere around here. Oh, this is my 1 round screenshot. Okay. So in this 1 round that I have screenshotted, I got 5 scions, 4 mages, 2 princesses. I got 12 allies, and I got 2 full sets of cards, which equated to 102 points. 25 for scions, 40 for the 4 mages, 10 for the 2 princesses, 7 for the sworn allies. Yeah, because it's 1 point for every ally over 10, so 7 because I had 12. And then Tales of the Abyss and Tales of Vesperia. Those are all the things that I scored off of in this one round. It was the final round. I had 20 points before that, so it was a game of 122. I think that's my highest scoring game, but I'm not 100% sure about that. This is definitely my best round. 102 points is redonk-bonk. Probably never happen again. And that's why I took a screenshot. Anyway, yeah, that was the second game. That's pretty much how it goes. And so from here on out, we'll just play. And yeah, so in this situation, basically all the browns on the board are in my hand, or Abyss, of course. So we got 2 mages in hand. We got Stan Lee over here. We also have a ninja. We don't have green to pick up the other ninja though, so that kind of sucks. For right now though, I'm probably going to start picking up. Actually, that's a tough call. I do have an orange if the other Scion, or not Scion, if the other Sidekick pops up. Maybe I should pick up Sidekick instead. Because there's a very good chance I can still pick up Luke. So let's pick her up first. We drew into Raven, which is nice because Raven's a renegade. Apparently, Daddy's already got 5 Scions. Cool. But since he's got 6 cards in his hand, he continues. So we still have a chance to score and win here. I kind of want to try to go for mages, so I think I'm going to play this. More than likely, he'll take green off the board, yeah. He's going to continue because he's still got 5 cards. The only plays I have are Tyranid Guy, which is just allies, no good. Or we can pick up Elise and have 2 out of 3 adorable sidekicks. So I'm going to do that. That is unfortunate. But that is something... Okay, so I think he has... So there's 8 Scions. He's got 7 of them and I have the other one. I don't know how many points that is. I don't know if that's just 30 points or if you get an extra 5 per Scion. I don't remember how that works. Unfortunately, my only play right now is Tyranid Guy, which sucks. But it's guaranteed to not be drawn because I already have 2 and he's got 2. So this is actually the best thing to play because more than likely going to draw and do these 3 or something else that I can play to try and get my other mage on the board. Who's the last mage? Rita? So we're hoping that we draw anything from Graces or Rita, because there is Estelise on the board, so we'd pick up Rita if we drew her. But of course, we don't draw Rita. Okay, we can get Pasquale on the board. Draw Rita, please. Oh, Daddy! That's what I'm talking about. So basically, yeah, we got the 4 mages. A really hard thing to do most of the time. Gives you 40 points. I don't know how much 7 Scions is. I don't know if that's 30 or 35. I think you do get 27 for 6. But I don't remember. Like, getting more than 5 Scions doesn't happen very often. Like, this is actually pretty rare too. So a lot of rare things going on in this round. But with the way things are looking, I think I'm just going to finish the round because obviously I got 4 mages. It's, like I said, pretty rare to do. And the way that the board's looking, me scoring again is not very likely. I could try to go for the 3rd sidekick for 25. But at this point, if I lose this round, he gets more points. Like if he drops a green and he draws into green right now, like he just scores and he wins. Because he's at 3 cards. I'm very tempted to go for the sidekick though. The chances of it being drawn or played, very low. Well, let's throw it away. I want to see what happens. So, you know that very low chance of the adorable psychic being put on the field? It's right there. Now at this point, this is where I finish the round because like there's legitimately nothing else I can score off of except for I guess I can get the rest of Berseria, but the chances of that happening very low. And for 10 points, when I'm at 65, not worth it. So we're gonna go ahead and finish that round. 4 mages, 3 adorable sidekicks, not bad. This board is loaded. My hand, kind of bad. In this situation, the first thing I'm gonna play is Pasquale into I want to say Absol. I don't know why. It's not a fucking Pokemon. No, I can't remember his name. Asbel, there we go. I was like, Absol, that's not right. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna pick up Asbel. Okay, Drew Mage into Princess, that's very good. Choices now is basically just Lloyd. Chances of drawing Symphonia is pretty low because I have 3 in my hand, 1 on the board. So chances of drawing into that is very low, as I said at the beginning of the sentence. Don't know why I had to say it again at the end, but it happened. Celos is definitely the best card to play here. If Genus shows up on the board and we somehow draw into purple right now, we could get 4 mages again. If Genus pops up on the board, we have Rain and Colette to pick him up. I mean, we have the full set, really. If Sheena and Genus pop up. So let's go ahead and pick up Lloyd here. Okay, best play here is probably just pick up Orange. The blue and orange are, well, no, there's 3. There's only 2 blue. So blue's more likely to be drawn. So playing orange is, you know, statistically speaking, the better option. Doesn't mean that it actually is based on luck and other variables. But we're gonna go ahead and do this because that'll put us at 3 Scions. So here's our 3rd mage. There's no chance that he can pick up Genus at all. Wait, yeah, there is. What am I talking about? I only have 4. There's 6. There's some chance he could pick up Genus at all. But the problem is, actually no, Renegades are blocked. If I just keep Leon in my hand, the Renegades don't matter. I could try to score on Renegades if I really wanted to, but I can't pick up Alvin at all. Oh, what am I talking about? I have Zealous already. So I could go for Renegades right now and score, like guaranteed. But the adventurer in me wants to get them 4 mages again and see what happens and draw this game out for fun. So we're gonna do that. So right now, best possible outcome would be Genus drops, he doesn't have Sheena in his hand. I pick that up next turn. Other best possible option is I play this and anybody from Zilia is drawn, picks up Alvin. That gives me 3 Renegades, which is 20 points. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Playing orange right here is pretty bad because it's only allies for both cards. And having that on the board just as like a backup play in case I can't do anything else or whatever would be better. And getting the higher point card on the board, in my opinion, would be good. Fortunately, we drew the same color because welcome to this game. Since this is the only match that I have, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. Hopefully we draw purple. That's not purple. Green is most likely to be drawn, so dropping this card on the board just to try to get a match from the draw wouldn't be bad. I don't want to drop either of these two just to have the most chances possible to get Genus. Unfortunately, now I don't have a choice. Please draw Genus. That was a very good draw. He had Genus in his hand, you piece of shit. Anyway, this game's basically a stalemate at this point because the other ninja's nowhere to be seen. He has the other princess. We both have 4 scions, so that's dead, I'm pretty sure. Because I think there's only 8. More than likely, if I don't pick up orange right now, I can't score. I have 4 cards from orange. If I draw the 6th orange card, I can score off of that. But everything else is blocked. Mages are blocked, scions are blocked. Princess is blocked. Very high chance he scores off of allies. He only needs 1 more. Plays literally anything, picks up either of these, or just has one in his hand that he can play. Scores off of that. But yeah, let's see what happens here. Yeah. Like it was just a matter of who gets the ally, pretty much. Fortunately, bad round is what it is. It happens sometimes. Nobody really wins there. Let's see. We only got 1 mage in the hand. No mages on the board, so mages are probably dead for this game. Best possible play right here is probably just grab old boy Jude. Because there's multiple Zillia on the board. Another decent play would be to pick up the sidekick because I already have a sidekick in my hand. And there's 2 Abyss on the board. But seeing as he already has a Scion, I'm gonna go ahead and try to collect Scions as well. Okay, at least got a match. Getting any match is better than none at all because it keeps cards off the board. Which in turn, you get to a point where if you're ahead, more than likely, Daddy will have to start dropping cards on the board before you do. At this point, best play is obviously pick up the other sidekick. We already have the 1 on the board. We pick up the 1 off the field. We hopefully draw the other one because no clue where it's at. This also allows me to draw into brown and pick up the other brown card, or Abyss, of course. Or any other number of things could happen right here. We actually drew the other sidekick. Cool. So at this point, taking a look at the board, he has nothing. He has 2 scions. He has the princess. He could draw into... what's her name? I don't even remember her name. Shit. I have no clue what her name is. Whoever from Abyss. Ranger lady. And picks up a guy with her from the draw. So I'm pretty sure he would have played it already if he had it. His guy's been on the board since turn 1. So if he draws into that, he scores. And I can't remember if on the final round, I think on the final round, if he's ahead, he just scores at any point. I think that's how it works. I don't remember though. Would it be worth continuing here, or should I just get away with the 90 points? There's not really like anything good on the board. I'd basically just be fighting for allies for the most part. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and finish here. 90 points, decent amount. move on to the next game. Alright, this board's kind of weak. I have 2 mages in my hand. Best play here is probably just pick up Luke. We have a princess on the board. Don't know where the other princess is. We also have Alvin, but that's a singular color. I don't like to play singular colors, especially on turn 1. I could play Stanley, but those are low value cards on the field board. I guess, I don't know, it's all the same shit. So let's go ahead and pick up Luke here. Drew Colette. Unfortunately, Symphonia's not on the board, and he just got incredibly lucky with that draw. He has 2 Scions and a Renegade already. Best play here if we want to go by the double color or double color card on the board field. But we play this. We drew Pasquale, which is good. Because that gives us 3. Except for he just drew Rita, so now mages are dead. Which means Genius is a dead card. But it's the only match I have. Let's just go ahead and play it. And pretty much from here it's downhill because now I have nothing to play. Typically in scenarios like this, I drop the low value cards and then cards that I have multiple colors of. So like this right here, I'd probably just drop this. We drew Asbel, that's okay. Puts me at 3 Scions. So now we can just play into orange, guarantee a match, and of course I draw orange because welcome to my world. And from here we just get screwed because drawing cards is hard. I can score if I play this. He's got 2 Renegades. The chances of me getting Zelos is very low. He's got... Wait, who does he have? Oh, Alvin and Leon. Yeah, chances of me getting Zelos incredibly low. So I think I'm just going to score on this. We'll see what the draw is. Yeah, we're just going to finish with 5 points there. Because that round was particularly bad. This is okay if we want to try to go for Renegades. Unfortunately, I don't have purple, so I'd have to rely on it being drawn. If we want to go by double color, we can play Asbel, get him on the board. Let's just go ahead and do that. We drew Princess, so we can go ahead and just pick up Raven right here. Mages are more than likely not going to happen because there's only 1 on the board. I don't have any in my hands. My hands, I got more than 1 hand. It's true, I have 2 of them. Yeah, and I have 2 Renegades in my hand, so this will give me my 3rd Renegade to score 20 points. So let's just go ahead and pick that up. Makes the most sense. From here, we can just start putting the Renegades on the board. Drew a Ninja, that's nice. Okay, we don't have a play. Based on the information that we have right now, the most likely card to be drawn would be Symphonia, but dropping a Scion on the board is not very smart in my opinion. So we're probably just gonna drop blue because outside of Symphonia, blue is more likely to be drawn than green out of the cards that I have in my hand. Because there's only 3 that I can see on the board, all 3 of them in my hand, and then there's 4 green. Which means I have a chance of drawing up to 3, obviously not taking into consideration Daddy's hand. Which is why I say based off the information that I see on the board, there's potentially 3 blue cards that could be drawn. So we're gonna play that guy. Of course I don't draw any of the colors I'm talking about. Mages are not dead. I do score off a Renegade though, but actually yeah, he's got 4 Scions. I should probably just try to end this as fast as I can. So let's score on the Renegade. Let's see what the draw is. Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and finish that. That round, not very good. That round was not very good for me. This board's pretty loaded. We have 5 Scions just on the board and 2 Renegades. I have a Renegade in my hand, no Scions. So I think at this point, we're just gonna be slapping down Renegades again. Hopefully we draw into Alvin. Like that. From here, we could just get the other Renegade on the board and then keep going. Or we could pick up some of these Scions. And try to get the double whammy. Which I think is what we're gonna do. They both have the same chance of being drawn. There's only 2 of each on the board right now. I feel like Brown's more likely to be drawn, so let's go ahead and pick that up. Yeah, see, Brown. Yeah, he picked up Stanley. I don't know, man. The mages are looking tempting. We could grab Pasquale right now. And totally give up some more Scions. Oh, sick draw. He picked up Dumbledore, so he's got 3 Scions. I got 3 Scions, but I drew Jade, which puts me at 2 mages. I have Reed in my hand, which I could just play right now. But that would be dumb because I have the Renegade that I can score off of. The chances of me actually getting Genus is very low. Because I don't have any Symphonia in my hand. There's no Symphonia on the board, so I can't draw into it. I think what we do is we just play the Renegade, see what the draw is. I already have Mila. The chances of him picking up Druid's probably pretty high. This is the final round though. If we tie, I lose. So if he gets the 5 Scions and we score 25-25, then he wins. I'm curious though, I kinda wanna see what happens here. Let's see what happens. This isn't a high-scoring game or anything, so not a big deal to me. Don't have any adorable sidekicks. So I think we'll just pick up Jude here and hope that we draw into. Actually, I don't even know what I would want. I guess I would want green to block because he's got 4 green. I just realized that. Let's see, based on the information that we have, purple and orange are most likely to be drawn. At this point, scoring off of mages probably isn't going to happen. But all the cards from this are not good, so we're gonna go ahead and drop that. That was a great draw. Oh, 4 Renegades is 30? So it goes from 20 to 30 if you get 4. I thought it was 20 to 25. Okay, more information I was wrong about. It's been a long time since I played this, I'll be completely honest. Most of this is going based off memory I apparently don't have. So anyway, yeah, you get 3 Renegades, it's 20 points. You get 4 Renegades, it's 30 points. Pretty good. I'm debating whether we keep going or not. We could score, like if I can somehow get Genus, like even just Genus and score up a Symphonia. There's still a decent chance that I could get mages too. Like I don't know. Like you know what? Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Orange is most likely to be drawn, so let's go ahead and drop that. That's bad. Okay, this gives me Scions. At the very least. What's the draw? Green. So I'm gonna educatedly guess he has Genius in his hand again. That's my best guess, because we haven't seen Genius, we haven't seen Rain. He dropped Pasquale. Or not Pasquale, Chari. Yeah, so either he has Rain or Genius in his hand. That's my best guess. But not bad. 5 Scions, 5 or 4 Renegades, 55 points. Not bad. 80-point game. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Got a few Scions in my hand, so trying to pick up Scions wouldn't be all that bad here. Unfortunately, this is a singular card on the board, but in this situation, you have to weigh whether or not getting a draw is more important than getting the cards that you have the most of to be able to score. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Here we can just go ahead and pick up Alvin, just to try to keep up on the Renegades. He just picked up Leon, so luckily this has another card, so hopefully we draw like Mila or Jude, or we draw green so we can pick up Cress, or we draw nothing worthwhile because help. Kind of the same situation here. We can either play Stanley or Asbel. They're both singular cards, so if I draw the same color, it's pretty bad. This is turn 3. Usually turn 3, I draw the same color that I play. Happens all the time. So more than likely, no matter what I play here... Oh look, it didn't actually happen this time. Because why would it? It's the only match we got, might as well just drop it. That's a good draw. Got Princess, he's still got 4 cards though, so he should continue. Yes. We don't have anything here. With the information that I currently have, according to the board, both of these colors are even as to whether or not they will be... No, never mind. I didn't see the 2 up here. So this would be the most likely drawn card. So we're gonna play that. Got a sidekick, not bad. Okay, he picked that up, that's fine. Let's drop Guy. This is not going well. In terms of value right now, they're about the same. I'm halfway on Scions and 1 out of 3 on adorable sidekicks. There's an adorable sidekick on the board. He can't score. He has the other 4 Abyss cards. If I drop any either, oh yeah, I mean it doesn't matter which one I drop, so let's just drop one. Rita, mages are dead, so that's not a big deal. So we pick this up. Hopefully we can draw Zilia, because that would actually give me sidekicks and Scions, because the only Zilia character left is Mila, which is a Scion. Scion. Fortunately, Genius is worthless right now. So he gets 17 points. Okay. Yeah, that round was not great. Not at all. Okay, mages are dead. So Jade's a dead card. Cool. Guess we'll just go ahead and grab green here. Don't pick... Okay, that's fine. That's actually not fine. Never mind. I take that back. Let's pick up Yuri. Good draw. Lloyd into Sheena. That gives me a Scion and a Ninja. This is the only play I have, so let's pick up this Dumbledore. Yeah, of course he picks up Leon. Mages are dead, but I mean, it's the only thing I can do, so... Do what we gotta do here. Oh, that's unfortunate. So he's under 4 cards, so probably skip. Yeah. Going to the last round. He's at 27 points. Still a decent chance I could win depending on what happens. I don't really care about winning or losing though. I just like seeing how this game works because to me it's fascinating. Just based on what I know about my luck from living my life and just what this game likes to do most of the time to me. Anyway, this board is all over the place. We have 3 Scions, a Mage, and a Ninja. My hand, we have 2 sidekicks. The other sidekick is nowhere to be seen. Kind of makes me want to save my 1 orange card because it's the 1 sidekick that's not currently present. Although, the orange Scion's on the board, which wouldn't be a bad thing to pick up. The only problem is I don't have any other Scions in my hand, so I think I'm going to save that for the sidekick if it drops. Unless he plays it, of course. I think for right now, we're just going to pick up Lloyd. I don't really care about Genius in this situation because I don't have any mages in my hand. Good draw. Got another Scion. Yeah, he picked that dude up. There's the sidekick. I'm just gonna instantly pick her up. Drew into Luke. Okay, cool. Here... highest value cards, Renegade, so I'll just go ahead and play that. Let's get my sidekick on the board here. Okay, we got a draw. Getting a draw is better than not getting a draw for obvious reasons. We don't have anything to play here. We score on brown, so we're gonna hold on to that as long as possible. If I drop this and it doesn't get picked up or drawn into, then we can play the 3rd psychic next turn. Or we can play this because it's the most likely card to be drawn. Just to like put a card on and hopefully it draws into it and takes it off the board. Because who is... Asbel. Asbel would be the one that I want. Or Pasquale. Because mages aren't dead yet. It's not a very high chance of me picking them up. Let's go ahead and do that. Don't pick up, you huge bitch. I knew he was gonna do that. Alright, well now we play this one. It's guaranteed not to be drawn, but he just scored less than 3 cards, so we're going to the next game. Unfortunate. I should have just played this last turn. But the problem with that would have been was I would have never been able to play Elise. Because I would have drew Alvin, and then he would have held Mila in his hand until last possible second, for sure. So either way, like, that wasn't gonna go very well. Either way, it wasn't going to be very good for me. I mean, right here, like, Zillia cards are just really powerful in this game because 4 out of the 6 are high point scorers. You have Alvin, which is a renegade. You get 3 of those, you get 20 points. You have the sidekick, you get all 3 sidekicks, you get 25 points. You have Jude and Mila, which are both Scions. 2 out of 5 gives you 25 points if you get all 5. So Zillia just all around is a very good set. Berseria is also really good set. You have a renegade, you have a Scion, you have a princess. Like, really the weakest sets is like green and dark blue. Because all green has is Cress and Ninja. All dark blue has is Leon for renegade and Stanley for Scion. Why do I call them Scions again? I don't remember. I don't remember if that's what they're specifically called or something. Because like the actual thing when you score points is like Story of Heroes or something. I think there's an explanation somewhere that calls them Scions. That's why I call them Scions. Actually, let's just do this just to see if I'm stupid. What is the factual definition of Scion? Oh, apparently I search for Scion and I get a bunch of Scion cards. Cool. A descendant. Yeah, I guess they're not Scions. Why do I call them Scions? I've always called them Scions. I don't know why. I think it specifically calls them Scions somewhere. But obviously I can't remember, so it doesn't matter. Let's see, this round my hand's pretty bad. All things considered, we don't really have anything that matches up. He's already got a Renegade on the board. So a good play here would be to take this Renegade and pray that he doesn't pick up Mila. Like, the two plays I would make here is pick up Raven or pick up Mila, because like I was just saying, Xillia cards are just so powerful. And they can put you so far ahead. Like, if I play this and I don't draw Old Man or Jude, and he plays Jude and just has two Scions on the board, like, this shit's crazy. The only problem with that play, though, is like I don't have any Scions in my hand, so like trying to go for Scions just isn't great. Although I do have a sidekick in my hand. I can pick up the sidekick off the board. Because I'm pretty sure the way that the AI works, the AI always tries to go for Scions. Like, always. Number one. Every time. Which more than likely will mean that Raven will be safe for at least 2 turns if Daddy's able to play a Xillia card or an Abyss card. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take advantage of that and hope that he doesn't pick up Raven like that. Now, okay, we drew Mila, good. All right, not bad. Actually, that is kind of bad because now I can't play either of these. We can, however, pick up Zelos, really good. We drew Stanley, awesome. Oh, look at that. Do we want guaranteed points? Because I have no way to pick up the orange sidekick. I think we're going points here. Got Princess, okay. I need 2 Scions. Xillia's guaranteed points if Jude pops up. And if we can get green on the board somehow, we throw Crest down. We can have Scions, Xillia, Princess, and Renegades. He has basically no chance of scoring because Ninja's blocked. I have 1, he has 1, so that's blocked. He has 1 Renegade, I have the other 3, so that's done. He only has 1 Scion, you need 5 to score. And he's got 5 allies, so he needs 5 more of those to score. He's only got 4 matches on the board, which is like literally nothing. Like, if you look at his stuff compared to mine, I have like double the cards that he does. So there's a very, very high possibility that I can pull off some crazy shit in this round. So we're gonna try to do that. Okay. Crest on the board, good. Son of a bitch. What are the chances of that? Like, what did he play right there? He played... Asbel into Pasquale. And then drew Captain and a Cherry. What an asshole. Oh look, I got 3 green cards again. Alright, so my hand's pretty weak again. Don't have anything that matches up. There are 3 Scions on the board. The other Ninja's up there, so more than likely I should pick up that Ninja, because that's guaranteed points. Only one mage on the board, so it's whatever. Trying to pick up Scions, probably not the best thing to do, so let's just go ahead and pick up Sheena. Great draw. Got me 2 Renegades now. From here, we're probably just gonna pick up Asbel, because it's the only thing I can do. Yeah. Question is, do I go Scions or do I go Mages and be greedy? I don't have the other 2 Mages. I should probably just pick up the Scion off the board, honestly. Chances of getting Mages are very low. Let's just go. Okay, that's my only play. Let's just do that. There's green. See if we can get Ninja on the board here. Mages are dead now. Okay, we got Ninja. Draws Jude. He's probably gonna pick Jude up, and I'm gonna have to drop green. Let's keep going. Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, he picks up Jude with Mila. That's instantly 2 Scions. 2 heroes, whatever you want to call them. And he's instantly up to 4, and I'm only at 2. We could keep chasing matches here. The problem is, I don't think he has Symphonia in his hand. So drawing into that would be good. I think I would rather make a match than drop a card. So we're gonna do that. Oh. So that's 20 points. The chances of me scoring on anything else is likely, because if I can get both green cards on the board, I can pick both of them up, and that would give me the green set. It's only 10 points, but there's no cards on the board right now. He can score off of Abyss cards, because he's got 4, and he only needs 1 more Scion. But there's nothing on the board right now, so the chances of him dropping something and then drawing back into it, and it being Abyss or a Scion, when we're already at 6 Scions and there's 8, not very likely. So let's keep going, just for fun. Okay, I can't play anything. Yuri's still up for grabs, so I'm gonna drop green. Oh shit. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Alright, my hand sucks. My hand is very bad in terms of card value. Right here, this is the best play if we're going for most colors to be able to draw from. This is the best play in terms of value. This is also a decent play in terms of drawing power. But I kind of just want to get the meal off the board as fast as I can. I know that's not a good play considering everything else, but let's just go ahead and do this. We'll try to pick up. Never mind. Great draw. I was gonna go for Leon, but let's go Stanley now since we'll be at 4. That's fine. Mages have some value? I do have Genius in my hand, but finding the other 2 is gonna be difficult. Mages are dead now. Never mind. Sidekick is just blocking. Best play here is probably just pick up Ninja and hope that we draw Sheena. That is not Sheena. You can have all of that, I guess. So mages are dead, so this is essentially just one ally card, which does nothing for me. Sidekicks are dead, so this is also just one ally card, so technically my best play is this. Just do what we can. Do what we can! Both of these cards are dead, by the way. This does literally nothing. Oh wait, no, I get 10 points. But unfortunately, 10 points is not enough. We need to draw... I already have Yuri. Anybody have Asbel? No, I need to draw Asbel right now. And I can... No, that would just be a tie. If I draw Asbel right now, we can keep playing. If I don't draw Asbel right now, that's not Asbel. I mean, I gotta keep going anyway because I only got 10 points. But if he scores off orange, it's over. Blue's not on the board. Didn't have orange. Didn't score. What do I need to draw here to score? Asbel. If I draw Asbel, I win. If I draw anything else... Oh, no, he has Chris. Esteliz doesn't score points. Green card doesn't score points, or not enough points. Green cards would be allies, which would put me at 10, but that's only 5. I have to draw Asbel right now to win. I absolutely have to. Only choice. If I draw anything else, I lose. Yep. Unfortunate. I knew it was gonna happen too. I was like, I can draw Esteliz, but he's got the other princess, so that doesn't do anything. I had to draw Asbel right there to get my 5th Scion and my 2nd set of cards. And then I would have won with 45. But that's what happens when everything boils down to draw from the deck. And I don't know why you would want to boil your cards. It might mess them up. And by might, I mean definitely. Best play here is to go for Stanley for sure. So we're doing that. Unfortunately, I got wrecked on the draw. I have a mage in my hand, so trying to go for mages wouldn't be bad if I could actually pick Rita up, but I can't. Let's go for the value here. We're gonna take that. Great draw. Okay, so sidekicks are dead now. Best play is probably just this. Hopefully we draw nothing again. Cool. Jamila, of course. Let's get this guy on the board. Not that guy, this guy! That was a joke, because his name's Guy. Anyway, most likely to be drawn here is Symphonia. You can see 5 orange. Can only see 2 Symphonia. I can see 3 Zilia. I don't want to drop Jude anyway. Mages are dead, so let's go ahead and drop Genus. That's fine. That's not fine. Go to the next round. That's fine. That round was pretty bad, so kind of glad it's over. My hand's not great again, unfortunately. Neither are any of my plays. Let's just go ahead and do that. Got a decent draw. Sidekicks are available. Just gonna go for the card that has any value, even though mages are dead, so it doesn't have value. Never mind. And yeah, of course, now since I played Judith, I can't pick up Yuri, and I can't play any cards in my hand. So let's see. Most likely to be drawn is these dudes. Still got 4 cards, so we're gonna keep going here. Let's go ahead and pick up Alvan. Of course. At this rate, playing Sophie is more valuable than playing Asbel. So let's go ahead and play Sophie. Really? This game hates my guts, dude. That was what, 2 or more turns of drawing the same color that I played? Alright, my hand's not entirely weak. We do have all the powerful cards from Zilia, and we can play the majority of them because that would be smart. We have 2 Renegades in hand. There's no Renegades on the board though. Going for Scions is probably the better... Well, not really, because we could draw into Raven. Let's go ahead and get these Renegades on the board. Never mind. Oh, Stanley. Thanks, buddy. Let's pick up Yuri. It puts me at 2 Scions. I got 2 Scions in hand. Start getting Scions on the board here. Didn't have a play. Interesting. I kind of want to keep... No, he's got the sidekick. Never mind. Orange is dead. Definitely want to keep Jude in hand. Want to keep the ninja. Green is most likely to be drawn. Let's just go ahead and make a match. Gray draw. Luke is good. Can't pick up Asbel. Let's drop green. Okay, decent draw. Mages are dead, and so is Prince. Never mind. That draw sucked. Because nothing about that scores points unless I get the full set of Berseria cards. Here we're gonna drop Colette. That card's dead. Those cards are not dead. This is bad because he has the other ninja and Symphonia. But I have 4 Scions and 5 out of 6 on Zilia. I don't want to drop this. I'm gonna drop this. And he's gonna score right now. Yep! Yep! How did I know? How did I know? And then he drew green. He has all the green. That's a ton of points. It's 35, yeah. But I'm willing to bet if I would have dropped Jude there, he probably has Old Man in his hand. Would not be surprised at all. So more than likely, either way, whatever I dropped, I was probably gone. So my hand is abysmal. We only have a princess and a sidekick. There's only 1 mage on the board, so that's kind of whatever. Getting the princess on the board just basically kills princess if he has the other one, so it's a safe play to bake, as well as taking a mage off the board as well. But to me, the logical play would be to pick up Stanley here, because this has the most chances of... Well, it has the least chances of being drawn, but it has the most cards, so if it is drawn, somehow you have another match. But I guess if we're going by that logic, I should play the princess and pick up Rita, so that way we just get those off the board and they're not a factor. Now my best play is definitely to pick up Stanley here. Apparently we're taking Leon too. That's exactly what I meant. Very unlikely, but can happen. Let's go here and hope we draw purple. Okay, he's probably gonna... No, didn't take him. Okay, I'm gonna take him then. Give me blue. That's not blue. Okay, mages are dead now. Let's pick this. Give me dude. Give me blue. That's not blue. That's green, dude. That's not green. That's blue, dude. Sidekicks aren't dead, so we could actually draw... No, wait. We're missing brown sidekick. Either way, we draw orange, we get 3 Scions, full orange set, 2 sidekicks. This is obviously the only play I can make too. He's probably picking up Asbel, yeah, for sure. Okay, blue's dead, unfortunately. I want to keep Zilia for Jude, so we're gonna drop Tree. Picked up green. Okay. The chances of me scoring again are very low because I would need for him to drop brown, not draw it, and then me draw it on the next turn. Because that would give me the third sidekick. There's also a fourth renegade floating around somewhere. Who is it? Alvin? The high chance I can score off renegades. I have old man in my hand. We are in round 1. Let's see what happens for fun. There's Alvin. So guaranteed points here. If we draw orange, we get 10 more points. Okay, that didn't do anything, unfortunately, but 26 points. Taking a gamble, not bad. I am okay with that outcome. Right here, we have 2 scions in my hand. It's only 1 sidekick. He's already got a renegade. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time, and we're just gonna get a princess and a mage off the board just to make them less valuable. Unfortunately, right now this is the best play in terms of drawing power. Yeah, we're picking up Crest, that's fine. That is unfortunate. He's got 4 cards, so he'll keep going. Right now we're just gonna be playing Scions. Okay, board's clear, so he has to drop. Mages are not dead. So we could draw Pasquale right now and score on heroes or scions or whatever the hell they're supposed to be called. That's unfortunate. I can't play anything. I don't want to drop purple because I have the other 4 cards. Brown is not scoreable by anybody. I want to keep this in my hand for Jude. Jude's not on the board. Just drop brown. That's unfortunate. I guess we drop this next because this is the least valuable card in my hand. Shitty draw. Oh, he had Jude. Fuck. It's unfortunate. I didn't realize he had 4 Zilia. If I would have known that, I would have dropped purple. I knew he had 2, but I didn't even think of him like picking up the other 2 right there. This board is terrible. And the only card I can pick up that has any value is Pasquale. So we're just gonna do that. And of course, we draw into nothing. Of course! I guess let's put Leon on the board. Decent draw. Let's pick Cress up. He took the ninja, that's fine. We can take him. It's the battle of the one-ups right now, pretty much. I guess I'll just grab Sophie. Okay, got a draw finally. Oh, that's bad. Green's pretty much dead. The 2 cards that are valuable from that set are over, so we're just gonna drop that. That sucks. He has Ninja and Princess, so dropping both of these is kind of terrible. He scores more points if he picks up Sheena though, so let's drop that. And of course, there's nothing, just nothing. That round was incredibly unlucky. I didn't get hardly any draws. And there was just nothing to play that whole round. That was really bad. Really, really, really bad. All right, I got a mage in my hand, so we could try to go mages. We can try. Let's do it. Let's try it. Of course, I don't get a draw, because why would I? But he played that? That was his best. Okay, let's go for Luke here. Picking up Stanley. Can't complain. All right, let's pick up Princess. Great draw. Sidekick and Scion or Hero, whatever the hell they're supposed to be called. I don't know. Let's get Leon on the board. Green's fine. Wonderful. I don't have the other ninja, so let's just go Crest right now. Just get the ninja on the board. Hope for purple. Purple, sick. Got 5 Scions, a set. We can keep going. We can get this blue set. The only problem is he's got 9 allies, so if he plays either of these or draws into either of them, it's over. But I'm willing to take that gamble. Let's do it. Unlucky. Unlucky. That's terrible. He wins around 5 points. Well, Princess is on the board. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. He can have the other one, that's fine. Oh, can't pick it up, can you? Well, guess what? Guaranteed points, bitch. Hand him over. And of course, since I'm greedy, we're gonna keep going. Even though he's got 3 Scions now. I'm gonna pick up Zelos here. And get my ninja on the board. Okay, we got a draw. Got an ally, or a sidekick. Got Asbel on the board. Actually, that probably wasn't the best play. Scored with Renegades. That's my draw. Purple. He's already got Lloyd. Who's that mage back there? Is that Jade? Luke is nowhere to be seen, so he could score off of that. I should probably just take the 30 points and go. I don't feel good about that round, so we're just gonna move on. Guess we'll just go for Cress. That sucks. It's already at 4 Scions in 2 plays. Guess we'll just pick a Princess here. Mages are not dead. I have 2 in my hand. Could draw Genus right now. That's not Genus. The game tried though. Gotta commend it for trying. Can still pick up Genus. We have Zelos. Let's put this mage on the board. Good draw. Even though that card's dead now. Oh. I have to pick this up, unfortunately. Because he's at 4 Scions. And that puts him at 30. If we tie, then he wins. Oh well, bye Genus. Draw Genus. Oh wait, I need Jade too. Shit. Do I just like ultimate gamble right here and drop Captain Man from Graces? Because sidekicks are dead. If I can draw Genus right now and he doesn't pick up Brown, then there's a good chance I could somehow get Jade. Unless he has Jade in his hand. Or has Genus in his hand. I'm gonna go for it for fun. Okay? Okay. Things are happening. Alright, what you need to do right now, Daddy Man, play Guy. If you do anything this turn, please play or draw Guy. That's all I'm asking. Shit. Unfortunate. I still win though. That round could have been really good. That round could have been really good. But unfortunately, we were not allowed to get to that point. Alright, my hand, 3 Scions is not bad. 3 Renegades on the board too. We do not have means to pick up a Raven. We can pick up everybody else though. That's a hard choice. I can't pick up Raven, but I only have 4 Scions if I pick up Lloyd. I'm gonna go for Scions. Yeah, good choice. Okay, well now I have nothing to play. I guess let's get a mage on the board just to cancel out if anything. Of course I get wrecked on the draw. Get him on the board. Got a draw, that's fine. This kind of sucks. Most likely to be drawn is orange or green. Or green. Okay, I can do it on the board. Very good. Do we see if we can go for Stanley? There's a decent chance we could get Stanley. Is there any chance of him scoring off anything? Renegades? If he somehow drops purple or draws into purple princess, or drops purple princess and draws into purple. Is it likely that he picks Zelos up? Yeah. Because there's only 3 cards on the board, so there's 3 cards floating around somewhere out there. I think we just take this and go. There's a lot of ways for him to score there. And by a lot I mean 2, but very likely 2 ways to score. This actually is really bad. We do have the Renegades in hand, so let's just go ahead and play that. Ninja draw, not bad. And now I have nothing to play. Most likely to be drawn is green. That's not green, dude. Look at all the mages! Okay. Good draw. Party has sworn ally. It still has 4 cards, so it's gonna keep going. We already have Janus, so I can drop Rain. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Drop Brown, please. I can't complain with that. I wanted that mage, but the game had other things in mind. Can he score right now? Yes, he has 3 chances to score. He can pick up any of the allies and score points. If he does that, he takes the round. It's very likely that happens, so let's just go ahead and move on here. At 50 points, we're on the final round. See if we can get up to 100. My hand is pretty weak. 2 mages on the board, I can pick both of them up. There's only 1 renegade within sight. So I should probably just kill the ninjas. Okay, at least we got a draw. That's fine. Okay. Great draw. We still have Colette in hand, so we can pick up Janus if he pops up on the board. I should probably pick either of these up first, though. Great draw. Do I care about psychics right now? I mean, I probably should just keep all the value cards off the board, really. It's my only play, let's just go ahead and take it. Great draw. Let's see if we can make something out of this round. We can pick up Janus. We need to draw into Jade, though, for mages. We're 2 Scions off. We can pick up... Lloyd would complete my set and put me at 4, and then if we get Orange Scion on the board, Rudy or whatever the hell his name is. Let's keep going. Let's try to get 100 points. Okay. Draw me Zilia. That would give me points too. Never mind. I want to keep Colette. Let's drop green. Great draw. Great draw. Can he score? He can score off of Stanley. He has the other 4 cards. Let me get this mage, you huge bitch. Oh, what am I talking about? Who's the other mage? Pasquale? Okay, so we can get 5 Scions right now. We'll get Symphonia set. If we draw Pasquale, we get 4 mages. I would also take Stanley as a draw. Come on, Pasquale. Very high chance that she's drawn too. Pasquale. 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 That's not Pasquale, dog. 75 points though for a round. That's pretty good. I'm guessing this is Pasquale. That is my guess. Either this is Pasquale or this is Pasquale. That's not bad though. 75 points. 125 point game. I think that might be my highest game. In that screenshot I had earlier, I had 102 points in the round and 20 points up on the board, and it was the final round in the screenshot. So that game would have only been 122, so I think this might actually be my highest scoring game. So not bad, not bad. Pretty good. Alright, we got Renegade City over here, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, great draw. Just gonna get that on the board. Apparently we can just get the other one on the board too. And the question is, do we go for sidekicks since we have 2? I think the answer to that question is hell yeah, daddy! It's fine. Takes the ninja. I don't. Let's pick up the other princess to block. That's fine. That's not fine. There's 3 mages on the board. That's unfortunate. That could have been a decent round. If I would have got the other sidekick, that would have been 45 points. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. Okay, we got 2 renegades again. No sidekicks. Mage on the board. I can't play Genus. I can't pick up Jade. This is probably the best play in terms of value. This is the best play in terms of drawing power. Of course, my drawing power is always incredibly low. Let's just take this. Okay. Yeah, let's get that princess off the board. Actually got a draw, wow. Turn 3 is usually the turn that screws me over. I guess this is all we can do, so let's just take that. There's turn 4, bad draw. Give me Stanley. Holy cow, dude. Can I get more than 1 draw, please? Green's unlikely to be drawn. Mages are not dead. Unlucky. Unlucky. That round was really bad. I only got 1 draw out of the 5 or 6 rounds that we played. Or I guess turns, whatever. My hand is incredibly weak. Let's go ahead and pick up Yuri here. It's true, like the one other play I wanted to make. Or could make, apparently. Okay, well, we can't drop orange. I don't want to drop Zilia. We can drop this bullshit. Get out of here. That's exactly why I don't want to drop Zilia. Let's take Judith. Let's drop Commander Buddy. I can pick him up, I guess. Or we can get Asbel on the board. This is guaranteed not to be drawn. The other 4 cards are already on the board. I have 2. He has 2. I could play Old Man to try to pick up Dumbledore, Alvin, but of course I don't draw anything. At this point, Alvin's more valuable, so I'm just gonna... Of course. Of course. I knew as soon as I did that, that was gonna happen. This is guaranteed not to be drawn, so take that. Sick draw, dude. This is the final round. I'm only getting 10 points, so I have to keep going if I want to attempt to win. Unfortunately, the 2 other sets that I can score off of are blocked. The last card is Zelos, which I can score off of. But that ties, that doesn't win. What would I need to have happen here? I would need him to drop Zelos or draw Zelos, not play or get anything. And then I would need to draw Luke? Or a Scion from whatever he drops. That's pretty much the only ways I can win this. Shit. Well, I wasn't gonna win that anyway because he took the brown card off the board. Yeah, if it would have made it to my turn and I played this and somehow Zelos was on the board, that would have given me Renegade, and if I would have drew Luke, that would have given me 45 points, but unfortunately that's not what happened. My hand is okay. We got a lot of the good cards from the powerful set. I don't want to play them right now. I think if I grab this though, he'll probably grab Elise. Oh no, he won't, because I drew that bitch. Hell yeah. Mages are not high value right now. I mean, obviously they're always high value, but in terms of what's on the board and what I have in my hand, they're not high value compared to playing Yuri. So we're gonna do that. Got a draw. Can't complain. Go ahead and get Meal on the board. If we see Jude at any point, that's guaranteed points. Hey, look who it is. Big boy Jude. Let's keep going here. I have no way to pick up this other sidekick. Oh, let's see what happens. Mages are dead, so let's play Ninja. Great draw. Drop one of these. Great draw. Great draw. Do we keep going? If we somehow draw brown or green, we get Scions or Heroes. Or whatever you want to call them, because I'm not even sure anymore. I need to look at the rules and see if it calls, like, actually calls them Scions. We'll do that after this game. Can he score off of anything? Renegades are deadlocked, so I have 2, he has 2. He's nowhere close on Scions. He needs 5 allies. He has 1 mage. I have a mage in my hand, so that doesn't matter. I need... Okay, so this is the dream scenario. If I can somehow... We play Captain Man, we pick up Little Brother, and we draw Abyss Sidekick and pick up Luke. Because that would be a ton of points. And he can't really score, so let's go for it. There goes that idea! This card still has some value technically for blocking. This card has value too because it's the last one that he needs. Let's go ahead and drop that. What do I need to draw here to score? Ninja? If I draw the green ninja, or any green really, I can score off of Scions. Obviously I would prefer ninja because I have the other ninja. I score right here off of allies regardless. But obviously if we're trying to maximize points, that would be the thing that I would want to draw. Green ninja. Or the sidekick! Okay! Can't complain. Let's go. Next round. Alright, we got both ninjas. That's 10 points. Probably gonna pick up Luke here because it's the only value play I can make. Of course, I don't get a draw. So mages are dead, but I'm gonna pick up Genus anyway, just to get one of my ninjas on the board. Good draw. I have a sidekick in my hand, so that's actually pretty good. Could get the other one on the board too. The only problem with that is if he picks up green right now, like that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. What's my draw? Purple? Princess? He might have... What's her name though? Do we keep going? There's no real fear of me losing. I'm at 52 points. If we want to try to get more points here, we can keep going and try to get... we need Abyss sidekick. But he'll probably play it or draw into it right now. Oh, never mind. Orange has a little bit of value because there's still a Scion, but I only have 1 Scion, so it's not that big of a deal. So Scion for that. We can hold on to this to get it guaranteed not to be drawn if Lloyd ends up on the board at some point. Just go ahead and drop orange. That was incredibly bad. He's only got 3 cards, so he's gonna go for it. 3 renegades on the board and Jude. Well, okay, well Jude's gone. Okay, renegade's gone. We need to pick this guy up. We need to. All these plays suck. Just do one. Okay, good. So we at least have renegades blocked. He just played the other one. Cool. Works for me. Drop that one, I guess. Yeah, like that round was terrible from the start. Like he just got really lucky there. Let me go here and see. Let's look at the rules. What do we even have in here? Let's see. There's a bunch of shit in here. Apparently I have bought everything because it's how much I played this shit. I did all the mini games in this game though. The surfboard shit was ridiculous. And then I think there was like the balloon popping thing or whatever that was. And then obviously I've played the shit out of this card game, so yeah, it's not too surprising that I have all this stuff. And I have like a bajillion of every item. Unfortunately, this doesn't say anything about the types of cards. Yeah, I don't remember why I call those scions. Doesn't it say something about scions when you like get this, yeah, it says like heroic scions or some shit. That's why I call them scions. We have sidekick in hand. He's got a renegade and a ninja. The other ninja's on the board, so he's probably gonna score off of that. Let's go ahead and take the sidekick. Interesting. I think we're gonna go Yuri here. I do have Stanley, but the chances of me getting two more is pretty low. Yeah, I figured he was gonna take the ninja. That's fine. Okay, well, sidekicks are dead now. We can try to go for renegades, I guess, but it's very unlikely I get three. You just got the second one off the board. I guess I'll just play this. Wow. I have nothing. This card's dead, so we can drop this. The orange is very unlikely to be drawn. But I don't want to drop the other two colors because those cards are valuable. Good draw. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. Play Stanley. Oh, don't take him. Don't. Oh, draw Brown. Draw Brown. That's unfair. That is so unfair. Oh, you want mages? Here you go. I just throw them all on the board for you. I mean, both of these are really good plays. I kind of want to grab the sidekick, honestly. But I think I'm actually gonna grab Mila. Yeah, let's go Scions. Okay. We have a very, never mind. We don't have any chance of picking that up. Because apparently he drew the sixth card out of every other card that could have been drawn there. Sick. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for draw. Now let's put the value card up. Okay, this is a good draw. Doesn't matter which one I choose, they're both the same. Green is most likely to be drawn. Let's drop that. Okay. That's awful. Orange has no chance of being drawn, so I should drop one of those so I can play it next turn. That's fine. Draw somebody. I guess brown or purple. Okay, not bad. Okay, bad. Unfortunate. These two cards right here are ridiculous. Let's go for Cress. No draw, unfortunately. Pick up Lloyd. Good draw. Okay. That no draw paid off. Awesome. The only play I got, let's just go ahead and take it. And of course, turn 3. Always draw the same color on turn 3 for the most part. Actually hasn't happened very often today. Only like twice out of the handful of games that I played. Also, apparently I didn't do very well that game. It is what it is. We have the other princess in hand. My hand's kind of all over the place though. Very unlikely brown's drawn, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up Luke. There goes the other princess. Okay, that's fine. Let's pick up. Renegade has more value, but he does have a mage. I could take Genus to block. But Renegade's still chance at points. Whatever. Doesn't even matter anymore. I have nothing to play. Most likely to be drawn is... they're all even. Because from what I can see on the board, there's 4 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of these. So they all have 2 chances to be drawn. Of course, not counting whatever may or may not be in Daddy's hand. So what cards do I actually want? We already have a Luke if we're going for Scion, so brown's not a good choice. Crest is available, so we can drop green. And we already have the orange Scion in hand. We try to go for sidekicks. Orange would probably be the best drops though. Unfortunately, he's got the orange sidekick in his hand, and I'm out of a turn again. I guess this time we'll drop green. Okay, well, the very least sidekicks are dead. Let's just drop this because it's no value. Then I guess pick it up because it's the only play that I have. Oh, look. Look who it is! Can you draw Sheena, please? No, you can't. Damn it. This round has been very bad. He scores off of Judith or whoever this is. I don't remember her name. I don't even remember if I've seen or heard her name before. I want to say it's like Chloe or something, but I also think that's her name. I don't remember. I don't remember their names because I haven't played those games. The only reason I have any like recollection of not knowing their names is because I played Tales of the Rays, where they had like all the characters in there. That game was pretty good. And then what was that new game that they made that had the bad upgrade systems that apparently didn't last very long? Berseria or whatever. I did not play that game very long. Like, I was actually getting pretty far into Tales of the Rays, and then they shut that down, unfortunately. That game was pretty fun. Alright, anyway, do we continue here? I think the answer to that question is no. Because it's very likely he scores right now. So let's go to round 2. My hand is not great. He took Cress. I guess we'll just take Yuri. Drew into Stanley, nice. With Leon, that's very good. Yeah, let's take Alvin off the board. Great draw, dude. We can definitely keep going here. I have green in my hand, so he can't score off of that. Let's Let's keep going, see what we can do. Give me Jude. That's fine, mages are dead. Definitely don't want to drop green, don't want to drop purple. Either of these are likely to be drawn. If we drop this, we can get Lloyd. We already have the 2 valuable cards out of this set, so let's drop this. Beautiful. We just picked up Asbel, it's fine. Let's drop this card. There's purple, he can't pick it up, but of course he can score. Unfortunate. Because that would have given me Princess and set. That would have been 20 points on top of having Renegades. That sucks. Unfortunate. All right, we have both princesses on the board. I think I'm going to pick one up. Okay, that draw was kind of bad. I guess we'll just pick up Mila now. Okay, at least we got a draw, that's fine. That sidekick's gone, unfortunately. What do we drop here? Oh, just one of these. Yeah, he scores off of orange. Let's drop Sophie. Goodbye, Jude. Play this because mages are dead. Good draw. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Okay, got a draw. Nice. Oh, look, more dead mages. I don't want to drop orange. I also don't want to drop Leon, but there are no renegades in sight. But then again, this card is dead, and so is the set. So let's just drop that. Okay, pick this up. Draw Alvin. How likely is it that orange ends up on the board, or are we drawing to Genus? Not very. Can he score here? Mila and Jude are off the board. I have Lloyd. He can't score off of orange. So the only ways he can score is if he somehow plays and draws into... Oh, no, never mind. I have those 2 cards for Graces. I don't think he can score because all 8 Scions are off the board. He only has 6 allies. Mages are not dead, actually. Oh no. He needs Jade and Genus. Genus is on the board. If he has Jade in his hand, draws into Genus. Oh no. This is the final round. I am winning. There's a very high chance he gets 4 mages here. But I want more points. Let's see what happens. Okay, so to score, I need to draw. Cress is off the board. I already have Yuri. I have Lloyd. I have Mila, he has Jude. Yeah, that's right, Scions are already dead. I don't even know why I'm going over that. Princesses are out. Sidekicks are out. I guess the only ways I really score is if I get more allies. So I would need to draw purple, green, or orange. Or if I draw old man with Alvin, that would be allies. The last person for Symphonia is Zelos, which would not score, so that would be bad. Last person for orange is allies. So there's 4 chances to get allies here. Okay. 2 more points, okay? Or I guess technically 1 more point. Alright, not the greatest game in the world. But I still won, damn it. What time is it? Oh, it's already 3 in the morning, what the hell? I've been playing this shit for 2 hours. This is why I play this game every now and again, because it's just so much fun. Like, it's easy to just get lost in it. Even though, like, you know, there's no like end goal, no real reason to do it. It's just fun. Just to throw it on and play it a couple hours every now and again. Sad part is I'm not even really tired right now, and I'm not sure why. 'Cause I didn't take a nap today. I woke up at like 9:30, and it's 3 a.m. It's probably because I'm having fun. I also worked out last night. Like, I should be really tired right now. I'm just not, because I'm having fun. That's what having fun does. You just don't get tired, I guess. All right, my hand is really bad. Do have a mage, so we can pick up Genus here, which I think we're gonna do. We can try to get Asbel next turn. I don't have Brown, unfortunately. He took Asbel and he okay, so mages are dead. Only plays I have are this or this. This is the better play because it's least likely to be drawn. I'll take Yuri. Of course he takes Yuri. Of course he draws Mila. Blah, blah, blah. Let's just play green. That's all I got. At least I got a draw. Okay. Drop an orange. Got a draw. Can't complain. Okay, well, at least we can score on allies here. What's the draw? Zelos. I am just going to finish this round because that was awful. And there's probably no chance of me doing anything else there. Let's take this sidekick with this. Good chance we can get... Oh, yeah, there's a great chance we can get everything here. Let's get Zealous on the board. Oh. Renegade's guaranteed points. But I want that mage. Because that would put me at 3 mages. I also scored off a princess, but obviously if I'm going for points, I'm gonna be greedy and go for the mage. This is probably not gonna work out at all. Yeah, that's fine, you can have the princess. We have Genus, so we can drop Colette. Green's more likely to be drawn though. Only thing is if he has the other ninja in his hand, he scores. But he does have 5 cards, so if he scores, he'll continue. Okay, decent draw. Let's go ahead and play Cress. We want to draw purple here. Or Pasquale. Draw Pasquale. That is not Pasquale, dog. Get him off the board. That gives me sidekicks. Okay. That's kind of bad because now Pasquale is pretty much out of reach. We can try for this last Renegade. Can he score? Scores off a dark blue. That's pretty much it. Let's keep going. I want to see what happens. That was kind of bad. Now Scions are dead. He's at 7 allies. Play green, hope for purple. Oh. Oh. Do we go for the mages? It is very unlikely that I get Pasquale. Very, very, very unlikely. But I want to try. Okay. Here's this. Play Pasquale. No. Oh. Okay, so we score off of allies. Even if Pasquale is drawn, she doesn't get anything. What would we want for points here? Green? Green would give me 10 points. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just draw green. Green, green, green. That's not green. I mean, that's not bad. 52 points and trying to be greedy, trying to get that 4th page. That round could have been really good, but only half good. But we take half good. Because that's generally all that really happens around here. Have good. We have both princesses in hand. Do have a sidekick. I can't pick up the other one. Brown sidekick's nowhere to be seen. Value play. It's really nothing. Like, I can't pick up anything valuable off the boards. I guess we'll just play green. Okay, good draw. We already have the two most valuable green cards, so trying to get a green draw is not great. We have the two most valuable orange cards too. So I think the draw that I would want to go for is brown. I don't want to play brown. So playing either one of these doesn't really matter. Let's just get psychic on the board, I guess. Okay, mages are dead. Guess we're just playing brown now. That sucks. Okay, decent draw. That was bad. The only thing I can really drop is the princess. Yeah, saw that coming from a mile away. Saw that coming from a mile away. It was either that or drop Stanley. Wait, what? Oh, it's final round. Why is he going though? He only has 3 cards left. What? Okay. I guess he wants to win. Okay. He already has Asbel, so I would need purple to be on the board. He's gone. Oh, he's not gone. Okay, we can play this and draw brown or Symphonia. That is brown. What are the chances that he picks up Lloyd right now? Very high, more than likely. But I am winning. I want to see what happens here. Okay. Draw Symphonia? Or orange? I'm actually curious how many points multiple scions gives you. Oh, you huge bitch. Okay, so 6 scions is 27. So that means 7's probably 30. Unless it just gives you another 2 points. But that would be weird, because that would mean that 8 scions would be 31 points. It's kind of a weird number, but... Eh. $89 points, not bad, not bad. Right now I'm kind of debating whether or not I should go to bed, but I mean, in all reality, like, I'm streaming right now. Like, yeah, I'll have less time to stream tomorrow, but does it really matter? Not really. Like, I want to keep playing this. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I like having fun. Anyway, these are probably my 2 most valuable plays with drawing power. We could draw Leon, or we could draw the sidekick. Very unlikely we draw orange though. So let's play orange. Okay, we have a mage in hand. Mages are not dead according to the scoreboard. I do have a renegade though. Do we be greedy and go for mages? I think we do. I think we do. Oh, I can't pick him up. Oh, let's get Pasquale on the board. Okay, don't, okay. Draw Brown. I'm actually okay with that. Okay, mages are dead, that's fine. Let's pick him up with Stanley. We can pick nothing up, because he just took that. We can score up with this, so dropping that's bad. This is no chance to be drawn. I have the other ninja, so I don't want to drop that. Yeah, figures. Zillia has a very high probability of being drawn. I don't want to drop this because you can score off of it. I should definitely drop this, even though I potentially lose points. That sucks. Yeah. There's just bad draws. Start that whole round. Not good. Hands loaded with scions, dude. We get no scions on the board. Okay. So how do we be greedy here? Let's go ahead and pick up Alvin. Great draw. Who do we take? I think we just take Zelos. I'm gonna bypass mages on this one. Plus I can get the whole set. Like I can just draw all of these and get guaranteed points and draws that would actually do anything. Mages are not dead. I can't pick up Pasquale. I already have Janus. I can pick up Rita. It's my one chance to play Jude. This is guaranteed points. He can't score. He already has the orange sidekick. Graces doesn't have a sidekick. He doesn't have Elise, and I have Jude in my hand, so he can't score off of that. Let's keep going. Dropping blue. Okay. That's not Rita, unfortunately, but that does give me points. Chances of him scoring now are still not very high unless he picks up green with Mage Chick and draws into orange or other way around with another ally. That's the only way he scores right now. He already has Green Ninja. I have Sheena. I want to see if I can get these scions. Green is on the board. If he doesn't pick up green right now, we can play Crest. Of course. What are the chances? What are the chances that everything just works out in Daddy's favor? Besides very high. Let's go ahead and pick up Estelise. Wow, he actually had Symphonia in his hand. Okay, that's my only play. I guess I'll just do that. Of course, I draw orange. Mages are dead, so that card's no bueno. Bueno now. Pick that up, please. Oh, don't take her. Of course. Instantly. Drop Colette. Everything's pretty much gone. This is guaranteed not to be drawn. What do we need to draw to score here? Just anything that has an ally. I was about to say, there's no way he doesn't score right here. There's no way he doesn't score off of that. Yeah, we're taking Mila out the board right now. Very high chance I can get the green ninja. Okay. Take Alvin off the board. Okay, take her off the board. There's a green ninja. Chances of him having the last green card pretty high. There it is. So I guess you draw purple, please. That's not purple, dog. Unlucky. I'm gonna drop orange because this is guaranteed not to be drawn. Good draw. I'm gonna lose. Really? Okay. What do I need to score here? I get points off Symphonia. I get points off of purple. Berseria. Everything else is blocked. I would want Symphonia because that would give me Renegades. So that'd be 30 points. And get 40 for the round. But like I have to draw either that or draw into Rita. Wow. That round was horrible. Unfortunate. Try to get these mages. Try to get these mages. Oh, okay. Keep going. Really? How does he already have 5 Scions, dude? It's probably not even worth going anymore. Like, I could try to get the other princess, but the chances of that happening are none. But he has literally nothing else. He has the 5 Scions. He's already got Crest, so green doesn't matter. He's already got Rudy or who the orange dude is. That doesn't matter. Jude's on the board, which is a problem because there's 3 other Zelia cards floating somewhere around there. And there's just a very high chance like he just draws or plays Brown. Let's go to round 3. Going to round 3. All right, we can pick up Pasquale. Pick up the sidekick for drawing power. Why? All right, let's pick her up. Oh, that's why. Okay, get Genus on the board. What am I missing? Rita? It's turn 3, of course. Pick that up, that's fine. No! Oh! Wait! Draw purple. Purple. That's okay. Okay, so this turn, he doesn't have purple. He can't score unless he draws purple. That's the only way he scores right now. So we just have to get through the draw. Do not draw purple. Okay. This play doesn't matter. We'll just go with Stanley. Draw purple. Shit. We have to get through one more draw. One more draw. Okay, draw purple. Purple. Berseria. Purple. All right, fine. That was so close. So close to being amazing. Because if it would have drew purple, it would have been Yuri, and that would have gave me mages and scions. It would have been 65 points. Instead, I got 10. 65 would have put me at 127. And I think that'd be my highest scoring game. I was so close to being good. I got really lucky that both those draws in a row, like he didn't draw purple. But I got unlucky on my draws, so it canceled out and didn't really matter. Unfortunately. I mean, highest value play would be this, so let's do that. Let's take Asbel. Yeah. I'll take 2 scions, sure. Fortunately, I don't have anything to play right now. Green is very likely to be drawn. But I'm glad I drew that card. Yeah, sure. Just take everything. I don't need them. I don't want them. Most likely to be drawn is that. There we go. That's not good. I was gonna say that's not good. Saw that coming from a mile away. Do I have a renegade? Let's go Alvin and try to take Chris after that. Never mind! He drew Mila too, that sucks. Let's play Leon. Good draw. Of course, he gets amazing draws too. Okay, yes. No? Well, this is dead now, so goodbye. Whatever, I'll pick up the other one. Dude, this round is stupid. I guess get Lloyd on the board. Both princesses on the board. Okay, he picked one up. I got sworn allies, that's over. Still win, still only got 30 points. My hand's pretty terrible though. He goes first. Gets an amazing draw, of course. Go ahead and take the scions off the board. Great draw. As long as he doesn't get purple, we can score. It's likely that both of them have the same probability of being drawn. It's 4 cards apiece. Should probably try to block this princess though. Okay. That's fine. I wasn't expecting to get made. Just draw orange. That's not orange, dude. Okay. Orange? Shit. Don't draw orange. You bitch. Okay. That's points. That's points for him. This is whatever now. Get rid of that. I'd rather keep the 25 over the 10. What is going on right now? Okay, so to win, I need to draw brown. Or Zilia. Or Captain Man. Brown would be more points though. 3 chances. All right, Genus. That's why his nickname is Genus the Big Old Penis, because he's a dickhead, that's why. Oh man, that's rough. 3 chances. I get nothing. Let's go for drawing power. I didn't realize I was on the board. I should have took that first. Okay, we at least got a draw. Mages are not dead. Play that. Got a draw, okay. I going to round 2 apparently. Mage in my hand, mage on the board. My turn. Good chance we can get Mila afterwards. High chance he's getting Asbel if I take this mage. I have 2 mages in my hand though, I gotta go for it. Oh, okay. That's actually bad. Because now I only have 2 draws, or 2 plays. Let's just do that. That's fine, don't brown. Don't brown, please. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's shitty. Drop green. Shitty. That's also shitty. That's also shitty. Oh my god. Okay. Who's the last mage? Rita. I can't play purple. Let's get Zealous off the board. That's bad. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, sure, just get 25 points. I'm okay with that. Okay, we got sidekicks. We're definitely picking up Elise right now. Mages are dead. Okay. Okay. Get Asbel on the board. I'll pick up Leon, please. All right, same chances of being drawn with the information that we currently have on the board. This is guaranteed not to be drawn. I just realized the other 4 are on the board. Draw Mila or Jude, or don't. Yeah. Mages are dead, so I can draw purple. Only thing that's left for purple is Princess and... Or no, Renegade. We want to draw brown then? So we can still pick up Jude. He has a Luke. Only thing that's missing is Jade. I don't care about Jade. Mages are dead. I'll pick him up. Damn. That was a rough game. Nothing really worked out in my favor any of those rounds. But I think I went for mages at like every round too. Just like right now, going for mages. Pick up Cress. Good thing I didn't play Leon. I was thinking about it. Highest value card. Oh, daddy, what happened? Let me have that Pasquale, please. Or Janus. Okay, we got the Pasquale. Don't play Janus, or don't draw Janus. That's points. This is most likely to be drawn. This is the only orange card on the board right now. Okay. He has the other princess. So dropping this is bad. I could drop this and go for the draw. We already have Jade. We're just looking for Janus. We just need Janus draw. We already have Raven. What do we need? Zelos. Okay, he doesn't have... Oh, he has Janus. Well, shit. Okay, we're going for Zelos draw then. I didn't realize he had Janus. Apparently he's got Janus. Okay. Apparently I forgot that at some point, or just never realized it happened. Yeah, so we're just going for Zealous draw at this point then. We already have Mila, so we can't get double Scion off of that. We already have Luke. We don't have Orange Buddy, so we can draw Orange Buddy. I think I'm gonna drop this princess for fun. Unfortunate. Although, Orange Buddy's still on the table if we can draw... What's her name from Zelia? That would be another Scion. It's close to being good. I was close to being good. I mean, obviously I won the round, so it's good, but in terms of points, not that great. I guess we're just going highest value cards here. I do have two Scions, so going Scions here over drawing power would probably be a good call. We have both ninjas too, so let's go ahead and grab those. Damn. Grab Leon. Draw brown? It's not brown. Of course. I'll take him. Damn it. Mages are dead, but it's the only play that I have. Oh. Lloyd is available. That's rough. I figured something like that was gonna happen. He was either gonna have Lloyd or player drawn to something else. 2 mages on the field. Never mind. Take Yuri probably. Good draw. Great draw. Guess we'll just get Ninja on the board. Okay, we block mages and have Renegade. This puts me in the lead. Can we score more points? We have both sidekicks in hand. We just need to get the orange one. Can also score off a purple. He doesn't play it or draw it. Keep going here. Okay. Let's grab here. It's fine. Less cards for him to play. That's points. Okay, so this is what needs to happen right here. We play this. He doesn't have or draw Mila. Or I just draw Mila. Just draw Mila. That's not Mila, dude. Alright, so I do win with this. Chances of him scoring are very low. If he has Mila, chances of me scoring Crater pretty hard into the ground. To score again, we would need to draw Sheena. Somehow get Mila. Or somehow get orange sidekick. But he's probably gonna get Jude right here. Oh, he didn't. Okay, then I'm picking up Jude. Draw the orange sidekick. That is not an orange sidekick. That is points though. Chances of me scoring again right now is very low. He probably has orange something in his hand. He's only at 4 allies. The other princess is nowhere to be seen. He has no cards. But the chances of me scoring are also very low. Like a green would need to drop so I can play one of my greens. But I'm curious, what happens? I kind of expected that. So if I drop green, I would need to draw green or draw the orange sidekick. Or green ninja. I guess that would be points too. Obviously I would want the sidekick. Do we have Cress? Cress is also available. That'd be 25 points. Okay. Worst option, but still points. We can keep going. Try to get Cress. Try to get the other sidekick. He still is in no territory to score. The only thing that he could do really to screw me over right now would be to draw the orange sidekick. He already has Stanley. I have Asbel. I have Yuri. And he has the orange guy. So all of the scions that can match with what's currently on the board are gone. The only other scion is Mila. Wait, there's one more. That's only 7. Who's the other scion? Luke? Yeah, it's Luke. Fuck it, let's go. Okay. We need to draw Luke, orange sidekick, purple is points, green would be points. Literally 4 chances to score. I guess if I got blue, like I literally need to draw any color on the board as soon as I put this green down. Any of the 5 colors, I score points. Doesn't matter what it is. I knew she was gonna be popping up at some point. I just wasn't sure how. But of course, it's in the worst way possible. Oh man. That was rough. I think I might actually try to clip that. Hold on. What's the stream time? 2:51. Mila ruins everything. That's what that clip's gonna be called. Yeah, like legitimately, if I would've got orange sidekick, which is the only orange card left, I would've scored. I had the other 2 sidekicks. If I would've got Luke, I would've scored. I would've had 5 scions. If I would've got green, that would've at least given me full green set with 2 more allies. That would've been 12 points. If I would've gotten blue, that would've also given me 2 more allies, but not the set, so it would've only been 2 points. If I would've gotten purple, that would've given me the set, which would've been 12 points. And of course, who do I draw? Mila. Wonderful. Wonderful game. Wonderful, wonderful game. Alright, what did he get? Just Jude? Okay. There are 3 mages on the board right now. I can take 2 of them. I'm gonna try to take 2 of them. Or 3 of them! Oh, you huge bitch. Alright, highest value card. Take the ninja. This board is dead, dude. Holy shit. There's my renegades. Draw purple. Okay. Okay. What do we do here? Yes, pretty much no chance of scoring. Let's keep going and see if we can get these sidekicks or not. He's probably gonna pick it up right now. Yep, saw that coming from a mile away. And he got the other one. Well, that's the end of that round. Goodbye. Unfortunate. That's 20 points down the drain too. My hand sucks. Try Pasquale and go mages? Nah, I should go for the smart play here. Go for the draw power. I'm definitely picking him up. Draw Jade. Jade. The mage. His name is Jade. He's from Tales of the Abyss. The color of his card background is brown. Please draw that guy with all of those adjectives, not adjectives. Verbs, not verbs. What's the descriptor word? Descriptions. That's not Jade, dude. Well, chances of getting Jade have now astronomically dropped. Guess we just go highest, well, only value because it's the only thing I got. Okay, we got that. Draw. That's terrible. Holy cow. We both got a bunch of draws there. I think I missed one. My hand is not very good. This board is filled with renegades. I can't grab any of them. I'm gonna go sidekicks here because I have two in my hand. Of course, I get a bad draw. He didn't pick it up, but he's already got renegades. This is just over, right? Yeah. That game sucked. Thanks, Mila. God, what do I do? I can't just want to grab this dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. Figures. And then he takes it. Yep. Yep, good job, daddy. Yep. Let's get Stanley on the board. Draw purple. Shit. Oh. Draw purple. I swear to God, if it's Mila again, I'm turning this game off. Okay, it's not Mila. We're fine. Purple. Purple. Good Lord. No purple in sight, dude. That's why mages are hard to go for. It's just very, very, very inconsistent. Like even like you can get so close so many times and just nothing. Okay, well, Genus is a dead card. I guess we'll just go ahead and get Cress on the board. Good draw. Sure, I'll take Jude. Why not? Of course. Why, Mila? You were my favorite character in that game. Why are you doing this to me? This has more value. This has more value. Oh, that's why she does it to me. Thanks, Mila. You're making up for the other round. Oh my God. Okay. What do I want to do here? I don't have any renegades. He can score all the renegade on the board. But I'm guessing he doesn't have purple because he would have picked it up already if he did. Which means that the other three purple cards are in the deck. So very likely he draws one right now. Very, very likely he draws one right now. Let's go to round 3. Pasquale? Jadali? That's more likely to be drawn. Try to get that next turn. Okay. That sucks. It's fine. Oh, why would you do that to me? So we get that dude on the board. Don't pick him up. Damn it. Damn it! Draw purple, please. That is not purple, dog. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it again. Yep, unfortunate. Sick draw. Still 5 points up. What are the chances he gets another renegade? Besides none. Neither of these have any value, really. Fuck. Unreal. Unreal. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. That's hard. I do have a psychic in my hand, but I also have 2 scions. Chances of me getting orange sidekick, not very high. Chances of this dude picking up Mila right now, very high. What did I tell you? Oh my god. Why? Why does this game hate my guts? Why you hate my guts like that, man? That was not cool. Try my best, play the game. This is too hard. Yeah, I saw that coming. Don't pick it up. Damn it! That was just terrible. I'm just gonna pick up Jude here. Don't you fucking do it. Oh my god. It's her! It's always her! Why do you hate me? Let's get him on the board. Don't pick her up. Damn it. Of course. I'm gonna get this renegade. I don't think he can score. I'm gonna get it, damn it. Can't really score off of anything else. What's the last sidekick? Elise. He's got Elise. Last renegade's out. He could play or draw Brown Princess. He would score. That would be bad. Let's go to the next round. Pick up that ninja. Bad draw, of course. Pick up Genus. Okay, got a draw at least. Turn 3. Every time. Didn't pick up Mila, okay. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, dog. Alright, what are we doing here? I win if I finish. He doesn't have Princess. Wait, there's 9 scions? Hold on a second. I thought there was only 8. I have 5 and he has 4. Hold on a second. Okay, we have Lloyd, Orange Body. I have Cress, Mila, Yuri. He has Jude, Luke, Asbel, Stanley. That is 9. Wow. I thought there was only 8. I think this is the first time I've seen all 9 on the board. Because apparently there's fucking 9. Oh no. I always thought there was 8. Interesting. I don't think there's a 10th Scion. We can score off a green. He can score off of the card I might have in my hand. That's about it though. He doesn't have either princess. One's on the board. He could play or draw the other one. That's unfortunate. Could have just won, but I was curious. I think I just take Mila here. Of course, every time. Ah, you're gonna go for the hype how you play, huh? Well, check this out. No. It's the game made up for it. Oh, Stanley, my boy. Of course, he picks up the card that I want to play on the next turn. This is guaranteed not to be drawn. I should say this for the end of the game or the end of the round. Pasquale, goodbye. Yep, damn. So I have 4 cards. We'll keep going. Drop orange. Okay. Draw. Elise. That's not Elise, dude. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was B-A-double-D. I think we're grabbing Jude here. Actually, no, we're grabbing Zelos. That's fine. Let's play Leon next. Pasquale, you say? I guess Ninja's points. Renegade's also points. Don't pick up this green card, please. He's gonna score off of that. Guaranteed. I'm out of here. I was gonna keep going and then that princess popped up. He had the other one and there was like no purple on the board. There's like 2 purple cards. Guaranteed he had it or was gonna draw into it. No doubt in my mind. Also, these plays are kind of bad. Let's just get Asbel on the board. This round's gonna suck for me. I can feel it. I'll keep going. He has 5 cards. Plus he's still down 10 points. I think I'm dropping green here. Am I dropping little brother? Let's drop little brother. Unfortunate. Okay, block the ninja. Alvin. Come home, please. Mages are dead, so I should grab Judith. Damn. Still not enough. Will he keep going? Nope, he stopped at 15. I think it always stops at 3 or under cards. Or no, that one time he had 3 cards and he kept going because he was under. I guess it stops at 2 then. If he's losing on final round. Let's do like 1 or 2 more. I'm starting to get tired. These are basically not guaranteed to be drawn, so I think I'm gonna take this mage. That's bad. Mila. No draws so far. He didn't take the mage. Weird. No draws so far. He took a mage. Still no draws. 4 turns in. Still no draws. 5 turns in. Holy shit. I had no draw matches that entire round. Every turn, I didn't get anything. That's terrible. Do I have a sidekick in my hand? It's a good chance we could draw brown. Wrong brown, dumbass. Take ninja. Good draw. Hasn't picked up Leon yet. That's interesting. I guess we'll pick up Jude. I figured it was gonna draw Jude or something to get that card out of the thing. Mages are dead, so let's play this. Grab Leon, sure. This is points. Orange is points. I only have 4 allies. He has sidekick. Chances of me getting renegades are low, or is low. I don't feel very confident in being able to score. Plus he's got 4 graces and we have little brother on the board. So he can score off of that. Let's go to the next round. Definitely have no confidence in being able to score again there. I guess we'll just pick up Asbel and hope that he doesn't take Jude like this. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, I'll do it. Good draw. Mages are dead. Let's grab this ninja. Should I be greedy? Scions are out. Princess is up for grabs. Judas on the board so he could play it or draw it. So the other princess is Elise, which is purple. Judith is purple, obviously. So that's a very likely thing that can happen. He could also score. No, he can't score off of brown because I have Jade in my hand. I'm gonna educatedly guess he scores off a princess right now. Hey, he didn't score off a princess. Look at that. Now I'm gonna stop him from scoring off a princess. Get out of there. Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna stop him from doing shit. Wait, we still have a chance. Most likely to be drawn. This one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do I need to draw to score? Orange or green? Or purple? Any of them? Green gives me a set and allies. Orange gives me allies. Purple just gives me allies. Give me green, please. Good enough. Not the most exciting game, but we pulled through. Okay, 2 mages in my hand. I have no way to grab Rita, unfortunately. Got the sidekick in my hand. Let's go ahead and grab that. Don't. Okay, fine. Guess we're just getting Cress on the board. Grabbing Rita. Oh. Oh. I already know if I throw her out there, she's gonna get picked up. Oh, didn't get picked up. Okay, draw Pasquale. That's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. All right, dude, I understand. You don't want me to get mages. I already got mages once tonight. I'm not allowed to do it again. I get it. I get it. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go for drawing power since this board is pretty weak. Good draw. Figured that was gonna happen. Let's go blue. Okay, good draw. That's unfortunate. I have nothing to play. Most likely to be drawn is purple. That's not purple, but I'll take it. He's gonna pick her up instantly. Yep. That's fine. I'll take Jude. Hey, got a draw. Good. I think we are going blue here. Nothing. That guy's gone. Yep. What are the chances we get orange sidekick besides 0? There's still a Scion floating around. It's not Yuri, and it's not Luke. And it's not Mila or Jude. Those are the only 4 cards that we have visible right now. It's not Stanley, it's Cress. So it's unlikely I get that. If he plays or draws the other princess, he scores. If he plays or draws purple, he scores. If I'm greedy, I click continue. Okay. This is guaranteed not to be drawn, because I have both cards in my hand. I need to draw green. I got green. Good. Now, the question is, do we risk another turn of drawing into purple? Or do we go to the last round? What do I stand to gain from this? We can get brown set, we can get orange set and sidekick, which neither of those cards are available right now. All we have to do is avoid drawing into purple from daddy. From daddy. Don't draw purple. He didn't draw purple. Okay, so we score on this. Okay. Not the outcome I wanted, but better than 0. I'll take it. All right, my hand is pretty good. I'm gonna take Asbel and apparently Janus. Mages are dead though, so it doesn't really matter. Let's pick this princess up with the sidekick. Oh, I didn't, damn it, I should've used loop. I'm not very smart, dude. Don't pick it up. Okay. Mages are dead, so it doesn't matter. Like that. It's not surprising. He ends though, because he's under 3 cards. Alright. If this game goes well, I'll play one more after this. If this game sucks, we're done. That's the stipulation. No psychics, let's go ahead and grab her. A Squaley, okay. Mages are dead. Let's just play Cress. That's unfortunate. Oh, he doesn't have brown, okay. That's gone. Oh, not gone. Not gone! Oh, that's bad. It's also bad. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. Like, I didn't realize I had an old man in my hand. Yeah, this is over. I'm not gonna win this. Yeah. I was unlucky. Too many missed draws. Too many missed draws. Oh yeah. I don't have any of the psychics. I think I'm just gonna pick up Mila for high value card here and drawing power. Apparently, I'm taking the sidekick anyway. Cool. I think we're gonna go drawing power here since he doesn't have the other ninja. Of course, turn 3. Well, mages and sidekicks are dead. Most likely to be drawn as orange. Purple's good too. Okay. We can score off a brown. Ninja's blocked, Renegade's are blocked, Princess isn't blocked, and it's Estolise. He's probably gonna play it or draw it right now though. He scores off a green, didn't. Draw, green. Alright, so I can score off a brown, or I can score off a Estolise. Either way is 10 points. Either way is okay with me. Not good enough. Not good enough, dude. Not good enough, dude. Alright, we got Renegades. He just took one, so now we no longer have Renegades. Got a mage in my hand. Let's go for Jade. Grab Zelos. That's fine. Pasquale on the board. Genus, sick. I just need Jade. 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 Shit. No Jade whatsoever. Already had Jade. What? What did I need? Rita. I'm dumb. I'll show you how tired I am. Alright, one more. That game sucked, but one more. Alright, Daddy. This is gonna be a good game for me. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it's gonna be a good game for me. See? Look at that. It's already a good game. Let's go for drawing power. Good. Good game. Draw brown. That's fine. Don't pick it up. Okay. No! Okay. Very unlikely I get all 3 sidekicks. I'm gonna go for Guy. Very unlikely I get all 3 sidekicks now. Just gonna pick that up, yep. I should have threw her on the stupid thing. Sick draw, dude! 35. Can we score more points? I think the answer to that question is hell no. Mages are dead. Green dude. Can get Cress. We can get Cress. Is it worth it? Probably not. Let's try to just rack up points this game. And just go out on like a high-ish. Alright, we have no drawing power here, so let's just grab. Damn it. Of course. He scores off of that orange. Of course it drops green. And he picks it up. Wonderful! Here, you can have that green now. Yep, saw that coming. This round's pretty terrible, dude. That was not good. Good draw. Why did I do that? I can get 4 mages if I literally never play these 2 cards. Okay. Good draw. Can't play it. Didn't need to play it, homie. Alright. Jade and Rita. Give them to me. Shit. Okay. Sucks. If purple drops, it has to be Rita. No Rita in his hand? I have to play brown though, so I can't pick up Jade anymore. Unfortunate. Wow. What a bad game. All right. That was fun, Daddy. Thank you for your existence and the ability to come over here and slap some cards, which is the way I always end these streams. We go here. And I laugh my ass off. This is the best sound effect in any game ever. I'm ready. Oh, it's like muting it. What? is it doing that? What is my menu button? Apparently it's E for some reason. There we go. I remembered that there was problems with this game when I had it on surround sound with my old headset when I actually played it. And for some reason I remembered that was an issue right now, and I was like, I wonder if it's on surround sound. I turned it off and now it's fine. I don't know why I would remember that, but not, you know, anything about the stuff I actually liked about this game. I remember the one thing that was screwed up. Because of course, you know, me being the negative person I am, I remember all the dumb shit. But anyway, this is the greatest sound effect ever. It's awesome. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. Tomorrow, I will be back with more Arise, and we will make progress in that game. Doing pretty good. We got, what, 23 days until the DLC expansion thing comes out. Pretty excited for that. I'm hoping they fix all of the issues that this game has. Or that game has. This game doesn't have issues. This game's fine. Anyway, that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed cards, because I sure as hell did. And that's it. Goodbye.